Keith. I'm superintendent here at Fillmore Central, and it's an honor for us to host this event for our students and their families. A few thank yous before we get started. First of all, I want to thank and commend all of our students that are participating here tonight. It's an honor for you to be selected by your schools to represent the best of the best in both our band and our vocal performances. So thank you and congratulations. And to you, family, parents, friends, thank you for your commitment to the arts and supporting what your students are doing. It really makes a big difference, and they wouldn't be here tonight without your support. So thank you, parents, family, and friends. Our guest conductors tonight will be introduced individually before we perform. But we do want to recognize them tonight and thank them for making the commitment to be with us for an entire day out of their busy schedules. So thank you, guest conductors. We also want to make a special recognition of Sarah Holton, our Fillmore Central vocal director. Our Fillmore Central instrumental music director. Thank you, ladies, for all your work and preparation making this a smooth day. And then to all of our Three Rivers Conference vocal and instrumental music directors, please stand. We want to make a special note of you. The Three Rivers Conference is indeed blessed to have such a fine group of music educators, and they've done marvelous things getting our kids ready for this important day. Last but not least, I want to remind everyone, please silence any electronic devices you may have with you so that there aren't any beeps or buzzes or anything happening during the concerts. So thank you again for coming, and enjoy our Three Rivers Conference Honor Band and Honor Choir.
Once again, I'd like to thank you all for coming tonight. It is my pleasure to introduce the Three Rivers Conference Honor Choir, and under the direction of Dr. Rene Clausen tonight. Dr. Rene Clausen is the professor of music at Concordia College in Moorhead and has served as conductor of the Concordia Choir since 1986. Additionally, he is the artistic director of the award-winning Concordia Christmas concerts, which are frequently featured by PBS stations throughout the nation. Dr. Clausen is a renowned composer and arranger, having written over 100 commissioned compositions for organizations such as the King Singers, the Mormon Tabernacle Choir, and the American Choral Directors Association. He is also a frequent guest conductor, composer in residence, clinician, and lecturer. Along with that, I would like to take a second to thank all of the administrators and members of our Three Rivers Conference and the administration. A few years back, we decided that we wanted to explore the opportunity to commission a work for these festivals. We believe that many of our students don't realize that there are a lot of composers still living and writing in our area even. So we set about to commission a work. Every other year we have one for band. Last year we had our first one with the band, and this year we have our first choir commission piece for the choir, written by Dr. Clausen. And I would like to thank our administration for giving us the opportunity to bring this to our students and to have a chance to work with the name on the piece that they are performing. So I think that is just extraordinary. And with that, I would like to introduce you to Dr. Rene Clausen and the Three Rivers Honor Festival Choir.
So you can hear me? Good. Okay. You know, I just have to ask this, and I asked, I think, a couple of teachers, and I think they're just far too young to remember. So I just was thinking as I was driving in the car that a college roommate that I had was from Harmony, Minnesota, and his father was the superintendent here. His name was Ozzie. Does anyone remember that name? I am older than I think. Okay. It was just, that would have been in the 70s, but I don't think I've been back to town since then. What a beautiful town this is. In the rolling country is just nothing like the flat Fargo, Moorhead area where you can get a nosebleed from going up one floor. So it's been my delight and pleasure to be able to work with these young men and women here in the one day that we have had together making music. And I guess before we do this last piece, I would always like to remind parents, friends, aunts and uncles, cousins, grandmas and grandpas, whoever here, those of you who pay the taxes for making your schools run, to remember, and I've been doing this all my life for a good 40 years, that music is an essential. Music is basic. That as much as science and math and all of the other 3 R's. I think that music, whether it's vocal or instrumental or solo, whatever it is, reminds us of our humanity and connects us into the expressive part of ourselves. That if we didn't have that, we would be less human. As a matter of fact, I've had the idea that what we should do is bring a choir daily into the opening session of Congress And that maybe if they sang and made them sing, we would get something done, because maybe they would find a way to get along together. Because that is where music goes. You have to cooperate to do music, and you have to cooperate to make it bigger than yourself. And that's what we do in making music with young people, is they have to step outside themselves to do something they can't do by themselves, whether they're in a band, or they're in a choir or an orchestra. It is about we, and not about me. It is about coming together to create something that you're not going to get paid for. You're doing it to make music, to connect with those people in the audience that hopefully will make yours and their lives more worthwhile by rubbing shoulders with music. So I just want to leave that thought with you, that support music in whatever community that you come from in this region, because it will make a big difference to your students as they grow up and leave your home, and hopefully support music with their children and your grandchildren. So I'd like to tell you just a moment quickly about the last piece we're going to do. As you heard from Sarah, this is part of I think, an ongoing idea where the community has decided, and I'm grateful for that, to support music by creating new music. And that not all composers are dead and have long gray hair. I know I'm probably starting to look like that. However, a couple of years ago, I was doing a Meet the Composer workshop in Fargo Moorhead with a group of elementary students. So I was writing a piece for the elementary choir. And so when I walked in, and you know, elementary kids were just gonna, there's no political correctness there at all. They're just going to say whatever they think. And so this one little boy, so I was talking to them about this piece I was going to be writing for them, said, "You don't look like a composer." So I asked him, "So what do you look like?" He said, "A basketball player." I thought that was altogether reasonable. Anyway, this new piece that you're going to hear will be first performed tonight, called Musick's Empire. It comes from an Andrew Marvell text from the early 17th century. If you've seen the program, it looks like music is spelled funny with a CK, which is the old spelling from the Old English tradition. And this piece is really about kind of a paean to music. It just talks about, in wonderful poetic language from the early 17th century, different parts assigned to different voices and what this might sound like in this and that. So it's kind of a piece that's really all about music making together. So we're going to close our program, and again, thank to all the directors for having me down to get me out of the tundra of northern Minnesota into the balmy weather of Harmony, Minnesota. We will close our portion with Musick's Empire.
the sound